Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Jake Jabberelli of Jabberelli.com. Just a bunch of referral links. For anybody living under a rock or just not generally aware of the Bitcoin market, it's going up. But I have a feeling if you're watching my YouTube channel, you probably know this already. Yeah, crazy acceleration of the price. Massive volume, as you can probably see here in this section. But lately, a really huge climb here, heading toward 11,000 US dollars per Bitcoin in the recent times here. And how does that affect us? Well, it's interesting. I'm actually quite enthralled by this activity because while Bitcoin is going up, other altcoins are not. Tezos in particular. Let's see here, Binance Coin. It's just funny because in the past when the price of Bitcoin would go up, everything else would follow, but a lot of the more, or I should say less popular, I don't know, VeChain is fairly popular. It's only 21 out of 100 in the Bitcoin scheme here. Ethereum, Litecoin, Cardano's not following. It followed for a bit and then started heading down again here, but I'm popping this up here because I want to show that all these other coins seem to either be losing value to Bitcoin because people are dropping these coins and going over to Bitcoin. As you can see here with Tezos, let's go back to the 1 day here. Volume, very high. So you can see this background information here. Huge volume. And that's generally true. Let's see here, the 1 day. Actually, no, okay, I can see that the price of Binance Coin is also going up. But VeChain, which is something I invested in a few months, or about 2 months ago, again, volume up, price down. That means, as far as I can tell, people are selling VeChain like Tezos. That's the reason the volume's so high, but the price is not, and buying Bitcoin. Because they're all for the FOMO, fear of missing out, F.O.M.O. Let's go, the one. Here's the volume, and the price is going up for Bitcoin, but for Tezos and VeChain, it is not. So I think I've made this mention before with my channel that it is important to not participate in the fear of missing out, the FOMO, as it were, because as the price goes up, and I'm not saying like I'm any brilliant genius about this. It's just observational mechanics. I've just observed this in the past. Every single time I go, let me just hedge that statement. I'm not trying to hedge what I just hedged. I am hedging what I just hedged. I'm not trying to say I'm a financial genius. I'm just saying that I observe. Just observing. What I've observed in the past is that when the price goes up quickly, it's usually a pump and dump. Now that doesn't mean that it won't continue to go up. But we did have, let's look at it, the last time Bitcoin really went up high, I think it went up, 300 or 400 US dollars. 1 quarter, here we go, there's another spike. No, it wasn't that one, here we go, this little spike right here. Let's see if we can make this any larger so you guys can see, there we go, okay. So I was following when this happened, and it was a very short period of time. Maybe a day, maybe 2 or 3 days here. Huge pump. And then immediately dropped down again. And it never really reached 10,000 again. Now look at this. Doesn't this look familiar? If I go to, let's see, it was at 9,100 and it's almost 11,000. When was the last time this happened? I know we had another spike like that. This gray in the background is the volume. 10. Here we go. Here's the other one. Okay, so almost a year ago, last summer, into the summer, mid-August here, massive pump. And then where did it go again? Now, I mean, this was COVID-19 right here, all this volume here. That's a pandemic, at least the initial part of it. We could ignore that. But the last time this happened, it went up and then it didn't stay up. It went right back down here. And then back down here. And then back down. So don't buy. If you already have it, hold. H-O-L-D, hold. not hodl, which, anyways, you know what I'm talking about. I hope you know what I'm talking about. But this is the same problem. This huge meteoric rise. Everyone's like, oh no, dump all my other coins and get in on Bitcoin because it's going up. And then it goes right back down and you lose your money. Don't buy. I would say if you already have coin, great. Or don't put all your money into it. Because we have had this happen a long time ago, right? What, 2.5 years ago? This massive spike here in the end of 2017. And what happened after that? Yeah, I mean, this is a long period of time between this and this, but it immediately fell down. I mean, it tried to pump again, and it fell down. So it was great fun while it happened, but I'm just trying to warn people against making a mistake that they'll regret. Don't join this pump. If you already have coin, great, but don't just get all bent out of shape because you're seeing a drastic change in the price, and think that if you're going to join this late in the game, when you haven't already joined, that you're going to get some great benefit out of having joined. Now, I would say if you have some kind of insider knowledge, which I can't imagine he would, about where the volume is going, when we can see it. Huge volume here, right? This was all the pandemic, massive sell-off volume, even though this is high, the blue line, which is the price, is low. People were selling off. That's where we have a peak here and a trough here. And then we have climbs here, right? This is the volume going up again and the price going up again. And we have volume climbing up again. That's exactly what's happening. Let's shore this up here a little bit more. Come on, you. Oh, there we go. So we have pandemic, general price generally staying the same, volume increase. So there's definitely a lot of buying. Now, I don't have news as to exactly what's causing this, but I just want to warn my viewers, for those very few of you out there who watch my channel on a regular basis, you're probably already pretty savvy. But for those who are watching this later, going, why did I miss out? Well, it's good that you missed out. You don't want to be part of the fear. Don't accept the fear to buy. I can't tell you the number of times I've considered buying and then regretted it from having participated in a fear move, because it's panic, and panic is never good. So the cooler heads will prevail. Keep your head straight. Don't buy. If you're gonna buy low volume, $100 at the most. But like I said, don't spend everything you have. Don't just dump everything you have into it. Now, if the progress is long, like I'll give an example. There was a guy, I think some Sky News talked about, who in September of 2017 emptied out his life savings into Bitcoin and then sold on December 15th. He made some pretty decent money. I don't know where he got his information from, or that he even could have known what was coming, but he managed to make it. Now, I did a similar thing. I went and bought some coin miners in the December 2017 on the 19th, which was right around the peak, and yeah, I made a killing. That was pure luck. I had no clue that the price was going to go down. I just made the decision to do it, and I got lucky. That was not a wise decision on my part. It was a lucky decision on my part. I decided to sell. I decided to, move my assets into some other format. And I can tell you now that I made money off of those assets. And now those assets are worthless, because I bought ASICs, and ASICs lose their value after 6 months to a year. So I'm not trying to talk about ASICs. I'm just trying to talk about FOMO. I'm trying to talk about how the price of Bitcoin is going up. Hey, it's amazing, great. If you already have assets, great. Sell them when you plan on selling them and not when the market changes. So if the market goes to 11,000 and you sell, be happy with that amount. Don't just buy now thinking the price is going to go to 20,000. I know a lot of people have talked about it. Tons and tons of people who have invested in Bitcoin have said this. I would say invest no more than you're willing to lose. So if you're willing to lose 1,000, invest 1,000. If you're willing to lose 100, invest 100. If you're willing to lose 10, invest 10. Don't dump your life savings into Bitcoin when it's going up. Do it before it goes up. And I know I can't tell you that now because it's going up now. I'm just saying it's better to have done it at some point before it starts climbing. The worst times to jump in, and I've said this in my videos in the past for trading, which I'm not trying to tell people how to trade. I'm just saying don't trade. Actually, right now I'm saying don't trade. If anything, you should probably sell, not buy. But yeah, I'm just trying to say that my past experience and an observation over the years that Bitcoin has existed is never buy when it's going up. I mean, actually, you should never buy when it's going down either, but it's when it's changing that you don't want to jump in. So that's, sorry this video is taking so long. I'm just trying to make a point, make it very clear. Yes, the price is going up. Yes, it's exciting. Please don't jump into the FOMO. That's all I got to say. Thanks for watching.